Hello everyone, Danny here today to talk to you about the book from Audible, William Shakespeare's Star Wars. How's that for a combination, huh? William Shakespeare and Star Wars. And it is exactly what it sounds like. The author, whose name I will not attempt to pronounce because I know I will butcher it, the author has taken the Star Wars movies, starting with the first one, and has rewritten them as a William Shakespeare play. Now, it's important that he's rewritten it as a William Shakespeare's play because it's not just that he took all of the dialogue and changed it to, thee and thou and whatnot. There's scene directions in the movie because this is a play. So you get the actual scene directions. William Shakespeare, I'm not this huge, massive William Shakespeare fan. My middle son is. He loves Shakespeare. He was huge into drama in high school. He's in Marine Corps boot camp right now, but when he was in high school, he was huge into drama. And he got the lead role in several Shakespearean plays that his high school put on. And I remember watching him spend hours not just memorizing his lines, but practicing a specific cadence, a specific rhythm and tempo. Because as I learned from him, the way Shakespeare wrote his plays, they have a very specific tempo, rhythm, and cadence to them. And to properly do a Shakespearean play, this is why I always heard, them talk about how someone's a really good Shakespearean actor. My thought was always, well, doesn't that just mean he's a good actor? Can anyone do Shakespeare? Turns out no, not just anyone can do Shakespeare. You have to learn how to properly present his lines, and they are presented differently than other people's lines. So, as I was listening to the book, I had two things. One, could I actually picture the movie? Does the Shakespearean bent destroy the movie, or can I actually present the movie? Now, it's narrated with a full cast, and they picked cast members whose voices sound like the characters from the movie. And even though it sounds like a Shakespearean play, I totally pictured the movie throughout the entire thing. It did not lose its Star Wars feel. It kept its Star Wars feel. It had this little movie reel going in my head. Then my next question was, best as I can tell, does it actually sound Shakespearean? Does it have that rhythm, that tempo? Does it have that kind of humor that Shakespeare is known for? Does it manage to sound Shakespearean? And best as I could tell, like I said, I'm not a Shakespearean expert, but best as I could tell, it does. It really, really does. Now, there's additions to this that are not in the movie. And they have to be there to give it that Shakespearean feel. Because Shakespearean plays, from what I've seen, have a lot of monologues. You have a lot in a Shakespearean play. You have a lot of a character externalizing his internal thought process. And you don't have that in the original Star Wars. You don't have R2-D2's thoughts. You just hear his beeps and things. Those are added in this. So you've got several little monologues and some longer, which is why the book is over 3 hours. The movie's not over 3 hours, but the book is like 3.5 hours long. Because of all those added, one, you've got the scene elements where they're explaining the scene that you're seeing. But then two, these added internal monologues that are being externalized in Shakespearean fashion. Some of them are highly entertaining. Some of them are quite funny. Some of them, as you would expect, some of them were like, I could have done without that one. But overall, if you're looking for a unique, and there's several books in this series. Now, if you really like it, there are several books in the series. But if you're just curious, hey, I like science fiction, I like Star Wars, I like Shakespeare, I want to try something new, I want to try something different, give it a try. Whether you like Shakespeare, whether you like Star Wars, I don't think you'll be disappointed. Whether you're just wanting to be entertained, I don't think you'll be disappointed. Like I said, there's enough uniqueness to this that you're not going to get bored and go, well, that's just a retelling of the movie. I can go watch the movie. You cannot watch the movie and get the same experience that you got from this. It won't happen. Any questions, comments, or feedback, please send them my direction. If you're someone who's like my middle son, really into Shakespeare, and you've listened to this, send me a comment and let me know how you feel the author did in presenting this in Shakespearean fashion. Do you feel like the author really managed to get Shakespeare? Does it feel like a Shakespearean play? If you like the video, please hit like. If you like my channel, please subscribe. Turn on notifications. But most importantly, no matter what else you do today, make sure that today you listen to at least one really good book. Thank you.